Here we have a gift from Pibkay. It is a car door emergency unlocking tool. It's an 18-piece set. I just unloaded it and unpacked it from the box. It has the initial red wedge here for initially reaching in and trying to squeeze into the door space. It has a couple different plastic tools over here with various tips for various needs, whether you're trying to help slide this in or anything of that nature and you need to slide under other items. It has 2 different air pumps. The instructions do mention about soaking it in hot water to kind of help out with the connection, but we'll see how well we can get this to work as is. And if we could slide it on easily. And now I can see why they recommend boiling in hot water first, because it is pretty stiff and hard to kind of just force on as is. But we're making some progress here. So I do highly recommend following that instructions. It says to do so for about 2 to 3 minutes. Just dip this end in some boiling hot water, which will just loosen up and soften the plastic and the rubber and allow it to slide on a little bit more easier when you first use it. So prep it, make sure it's ready to go, and that way when you're out and about, this will work great. This emergency kit is designed for emergency door unlocking, so whether that means keys get locked in the car, keys get locked in the trunk by accident, car loses power, anything of that, you lose the keys inside the store, you need to get your dog out of the car, anything like that, this is where that emergency kit can come into play. But that should be on far enough as it is. But from there, the pump can be used to then inflate the bag. So ideally, once you kind of wedge in the edge, you can slide this in to the door frame and then start pumping it up, which will then start creating a gap in the door. Release button, but you would keep it inflated because that's where the second pump would come in. So you come in along the side of the door, and then you would use the other pump to come in along the top of the door and kind of create a gap in that door between the door and the frame, because that is where this tool would come into play. There are a couple different metal screws for this, which can be used to kind of help extend the length of this tool. You can extend it as long as you need to. There are 4 pieces involved. I'm just going to attach the 2 to kind of keep it close together in line for this video here. But they just kind of screw in with these little connector pieces. And this is essentially the reacher arm. So once your 2 air pumps create a gap in the door, this will allow you to feed in through that gap or that wedge. You have the handle on one side to maintain control of it, and then you can reach around, hook the door handle, and pull open the door from the inside. And then this tool will allow you to kind of make that reach. Again, there are more pieces, so you can extend it much, much longer, almost twice as long as what it is right now. Now you can definitely make that reach to the door handle. Again, this is an emergency door unlocking kit. It also comes with a little carry-all bag so that you can kind of put all the pieces together and keep them all handy and ready to go. And then last but not least, it also comes with a little instruction manual that kind of walks you through the process. Check it out from Pibkay.